Hello everyone and welcome back to the Regina Hertz career mode on F1 2018. It's time to start our contract negotiation. Now of course we're going to stay with McLaren for a little bit longer, but later on in this series there are going to be some really big changes that I'm really excited about, but unfortunately that's a couple of episodes away because I've already pre-recorded them. But anyway, let's carry on with our contract negotiation. As I say, we're going to stay with McLaren.
It's time for us to renegotiate your contract. Here you can see the current deal. Once negotiations begin, the team will make you an offer. You can accept if you like, but I strongly suggest we push for better terms.
Okay, so as I say, we're just going to continue at the moment with our contract at McLaren. Okay, it's time to move on now, and Regina Hertz is currently out on track at the moment, as you can see on one of those invitational races, currently driving the Renault from 2006. Oh my god. Nerdgasms on full alert now. Nerdgasms on full alert. Anyway, she's just trying to pass a car in front, which I think is a Williams. Oh my goodness, and she does do so. Fantastic. Okay, let's move on. So here we are at the Belgium Grand Prix. We got our goals update from MZ. Thanks, MZ. We've got our weekend preview from Bruce, and we've got new development pile as well. A rear downforce diffuser, blah, 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 blah. And Jeff's got our weather forecast. It looks like it's going to rain towards the end of the race. And here's something new for F1 2018. Next year's regulations, because apparently there's going to be a big change in the downforce levels for next year. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's continue now with the development part of the game, and we're going for a central under tray. Fan-bloody-tastic. I also want to see if we can do some more durability upgrades, but let's have a look. Unfortunately, no, we haven't got enough resource points. Oh, bugger. Bugger. Okay then, let's go out now on track for Regina Hertz for the first qualifying run, of course, at the glorious Spa-Francorchamps circuit. At the moment, Sebastian Vettel has got pole with a 1:44, and Regina Hertz is going to cross the line. It's going to be, 9th position at the moment, 3.5 seconds behind Vettel. Oh my goodness, let's go a little bit later into qualifying. As you can see, Regina Hertz is in real trouble. She's down to 19th place. Is she going to improve on that? She crosses the line. The answer to that is no, she's not. So it looks like 19th position for the Hertz. Sebastian Vettel got pole, Fernando Alonso got 6th position, and Regina Hertz is going to be all the way down the bottom of the field, as you can see, 19th place. Oh goodness.
Like for today's race, Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Bottas, Max Verstappen and Alonso, Grosjean, Sainz, Ocon and Nico Hülkenberg, Leclerc, Gasly, Kevin Magnussen. They've taken a grid penalty, and Perez, Sirotkin, Stroll, Brendan Hartley and Marcus Ericsson, and McLaren and Daniel Ricciardo rounds off the grid.
So it's time for the 5 lights to go out on our first race of this video. We're at Spa-Francorchamps, and the 5 lights go out, and it's away we go for Regina Hertz from 19th position. Marcus Ericsson just off to the left, and Brendan Hartley directly in front of us as we go into this torturous right-hand turn now at the glorious Spa circuit. She does another dive bomb, and she manages to sneak past one of the false Indians, and already, she gets a wall-in colliding with Ocon, but already she's gone up from 19th to 9th position as we come up through Radion and into Eau Rouge, and she's chasing hard now on Carlos Sainz, of course, who's in the Renault. Let's see what happens. She's on hot lap for the ERS, and she's got the fuel mix on grid, so she's on full power now. full power. As we go to the replay cameras, you can see she dives down the inside of the Renault. There's contact. Her hand goes up for Regina Hertz, but I do believe she gets past. Yes, she does. So another position gained for Regina Hertz. She's now going on the Sauber car. And does she go around the outside? She does go around the outside. I don't think she's got past at the moment. No, there he still is. But this time she brakes very, very hard and dives down the inside. So now another position for Regina Hertz. Now be the 8th position. And now she's behind Romain Grosjean, of course, in the Haas car. And behind her now is Charles Leclerc in, of course, the Sauber, the car that she just passed on the very, very first lap of this race at Spa. And so the race continues for Regina Hertz as we're still going into the first lap. Of course, it's a very, very long lap at the Spa circuit. So there's not many laps in this race, only 11 in total for a 25% distance. And she's still chasing Romain Grosjean, and Leclerc is still behind, as you can see from the mini-map now. We're just about to complete the first lap of this Grand Prix, and we will see whether Regina, and look at this, the ERS is going down very, very quickly. But we're going to see if she can now catch up to the car in front as we're about to complete lap 1 and go into lap 2. As we go down the hill section now before the tortuous right-hand turn once again, and she gets very, very close to the back of Romain Grosjean. Oh, fuck. And we go down the hill now. He's in 7th place. Regina Hertz is in 8th position, but let's see if she can get past. Is she going to get... Well, she's not going to get any DRS, of course, because we're only on lap 2. But she's on overtake now for the ERS. On overtake, of course, as everyone knows now with this ERS system, if you put it in overtake, that gives you the fastest speed in the straight line. And she goes for a move now on Grosjean. Yes, she gets through on the inside of Romain Grosjean. Now with the 7th place, she gets another warning for a collision with Grosjean. But now her next target is her teammate. Yes, it's Fernando Alonso, who of course is in the sister McLaren. As there's cars coming in now on lap 3. Yes, only lap 3 and already cars have come in. So Regina Hertz is now going to get up into 4th position, and she's chasing very, very hard on her teammate, of course, Fernando Alonso. Let's see if she manages to get past. Both cars are on the super soft tyres at the moment, so there's no advantage there. She's got the ERS now down to medium, but the fuel is still on rich. Oh, now she's turned it up to overtake as we go through into the Eau Rouge section of this glorious Spa-Francorchamps circuit. Can she catch up to the back of Alonso? Well, she's getting to full beat. She's now got DRS as well. Oh my goodness, here she goes. It's going to be like taking candy from a baby. Yes, straight past Fernando Alonso. And up now into 3rd position for the Hertz, just behind Sebastian Vettel, who's in 2nd place at the moment. Wowzers, absolute wowzers from Regina Hertz as she puts the ERS back down to medium and makes her way forward out lap 4 of the Grand Prix. And she's still in 3rd position, but she's getting real pressure now from Alonso. And more cars have come into the pits, which means the Hertz has now got into the lead of this Grand Prix on lap 5. But don't get too excited now, because she's still going to come in for her pit stop. As she goes down the hill and we accelerate forward now to lap 6 of the Grand Prix. The Hertz is still in the lead now. Lewis Hamilton, the blessed one, is in 2nd position, but she comes in now for a stop, so of course she's going to lose the lead now as she approaches the speed limit line. She was in 1st. I just saw a car go past there actually. I think that was Lulu. So we're going to change now from the super soft tyre, I think, onto the soft, is it the yellow tyre? Yes, onto the soft tyre, which is the harder tyre for this Grand Prix. And where is she going to rejoin as she comes out of the pits? We're just about to find out now. And the answer to that question, oh, another car's gone past. I think that was a Red Bull. And she rejoins now in 6th position behind Maxi Boy Verstappen, of course, in that Red Bull. But in front of Romain Grosjean, who's currently in 7th position on lap 7 of this Grand Prix. So hopefully more points in the bag for Regina Hertz. As we accelerate forward out to lap 9 of the Grand Prix, well, nothing has happened. Unfortunately, she hasn't been able to catch up to the back of Maxi Boy Verstappen, so she stays in 6th place, but she's still ahead of Romain Grosjean in 7th place. As we accelerate forward out to lap 10 of this Grand Prix, the Hertz is still in 6th position, and that looks like that's where she's going to stay. As you can see from the mini-map, she's got absolutely no chance of catching up to Maxi Boy as we accelerate forward out to the last lap of the race, and Lewis Hamilton, Lulu, has won the race. And it looks like Regina Hertz is going to get more points on the board for McLaren if she can just stop Romain Grosjean from trying to get past her. Wow, that's very, very tight down the last corner. Oh my goodness, he's still there. Is she going to get it? Yes, she does. Wowzers. So she crosses the line in 6th position for the Hertz. more important points in the bag for the McLaren team. There is the podium. There's Lulu on the top step. Sebastian Vettel in second, of course, and Kimi Raikkonen in third. And that was Tiamat Marduk in the crowd. Fascinating. Anyway, there you go. Regina Hertz, 6th position. She got 8 points. And Fernando Alonso only finished in 13th place. So in the stands at the moment, Regina Hertz is in 7th place with 81 points. Fernando Alonso is in 8th with 53. And Sebastian Vettel is way out in front at the moment with 218 World Championship points, with Lewis in second with 195. Okay, it's time now for the press interview.
Amazing performance out there. You must be really happy.
You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled.
Okay, which one's she going to pick? Oh, she's thrilled with the support. Wowzers.
You were cutting your way through the field during the race.
And what's she going to pick for this one? What's she going to pick? Come on, Regina. Time's ticking, time's ticking. Our engineers. Oh, that's good.
How do you think your rival feels about today?
Oh, I don't know what she's going to pick with this one. Oh, no, that's good. Well done, Regina.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
Oh, I think she might go for a no comment.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Just one cornetto, give it to me. Delicious ice cream from Italy. Oh, I can't remember the rest of the words, but I'll still keep waffling on like an idiot, because that's the guy I am. Yeah, anyway, on to qualifying. Now, as you can see, Regina was in a high position at the start, but now she's down to 18th place. So business has been resumed as usual. When she crosses the line, oh, it's 13th position. That's not too bad for the Hertz. We're at Monza, of course. So there's the final scores on the doors. 13th for Regina Hertz. Lewis Hamilton got pole position. Sebastian Vettel in second. Kimi Raikkonen was in third place.
Starting grid. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Ricciardo, Nico Hülkenberg, and Ocon, Verstappen, Leclerc, Sainz, and Roman Grosjean. A McLaren, Raikkonen, Lance Stroll and Ericsson, Sirotkin, Perez, Brendan Hartley and Kevin Magnussen. Gasly and Fernando Alonso starts from the back of the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
So now it's time for the 5 lights to go out for the second race of this video, and we say go, go, go. Of course, we're at Monza and it's away we go. Hertz actually started in 11th place because a couple of the other drivers got penalties, so off she goes. Now, of course, this is a power circuit and there's not much power in the McLaren, as you can see, as Kimi Raikkonen goes straight past her, but it's another dive bomb from the Hertz as we go into this torturous turn 1. It's always a clusterfuck at Monza, and there she manages to push the Force India wide though, and she goes straight into 5th position. Wowzers. Absolute wowzers. Another fantastic performance from the Hertz there, straight up into 5th position as we go into the next turn. Now, of course, the cars ahead are bunching up as we go to the replay cameras, you can see, and she's trying to get past, I think it's one of the Mercedes, that may be Valtteri Bottas, I think it was, just looked at his helmet. I think that's Bottas, yes, it's definitely not Hamilton. Let's see if she manages to catch up to the back of Bottas, who's currently in 4th position. She's got Maxi Boy straight behind her, of course, in the Red Bull. He's going to be very, very fast as we go into the later stages of this Grand Prix. And we're just having a look at the energy store, and it has now got some damage. It's up to 61%, which means she isn't going to be able to store as much ERS as she has been before. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And of course you need maximum horsepower for this circuit. Anyway, we shall continue because we'll get that change for the next race. And so the Hertz, as we just come through my favourite corner of all time in any Formula 1 track. Yes, it's Parabolica, because it sounds bloody rude. And Dave likes things that sound bloody rude, don't you, Dave? Oh, yes. Anyway, we complete lap 1, as you can see, still in 5th position for the Hertz at the moment, and still chasing Valtteri Bottas, as we're on lap 2 now, and we're going into this very, very tight and tortuous right-hander once again. Do we get through? Yes, we do. Okay, we accelerate forward at lap 4 of the Grand Prix, and look at this. Oh my goodness gracious me. We've got all the cars in front of us bunched up together. There's Ricciardo, there's Bottas, there's Vettel, and there's Hamilton, I think, out in front. Let's see if Regina can get past some of these cars. Oh, bloody hell. There's 3 three abreast now, going to Parabolica. Three abreast, as you can see. Ricardo sort of pulled out. Oh, Jesus Christ! And Regina manages to push past Valtteri Bottas, almost collides straight into the back of Vettel. I don't think she got any damage from that though, so I think she's okay. Now, of course, he's now got his DRS open, and of course, Regina could have her DRS open, and she has done now. I think she sort of made a little mistake there and forgot to engage it. But oh my goodness, and Vettel's braked very, very late there, going into the final corner. Or should I say the turn one. And she's now in the third position now. Yes, third position for the Hertz as we accelerate forward down to lap 5 of this Grand Prix. We've got cars coming into the pits, which means Hertz is going to gain more positions. He's up into second place now, just behind the best one himself. It's Lewis Hamilton. Oh my goodness. Can she catch up to Hamilton and actually pass him in a Mercedes when we are still stuck here in a McLaren, which is not really the fastest car. In fact, it's only a midfielder, and also we haven't really done that much development because I only actually do the first session on the development test. Sorry, Regina only does the first session in the development tests, and so we don't actually gain much points and actually get much development done on the car, to be honest. Anyway, we are still catching up though to the back of Lewis Hamilton in, of course, this Mercedes, the all-powerful Mercedes, which has been like that since 2014. Yes, absolutely unbeatable. Anyway, let's see if we can catch up to the back of Lewis Hamilton. We're now on lap 6 of the Grand Prix, so pretty much at half distance, only 13 laps, of course, at this Monza circuit. We go through this chicane bit, and I can't remember the name of it. I expect everyone knows what it is, and they'll probably send me lots of comments saying, "Oi, you numpty." It's called, I don't know, Radion or Raskas or fuck knows. Is that a cooler name? I don't know, it may be. Anyway, we come through Parabolica. I know the name of this one because it's my favourite, and we're still chasing after Lewis Hamilton. But oh my goodness gracious me, Lewis Hamilton comes into the pit, so it's a moot point anyway, and Regina Hertz is now in the lead of this Grand Prix on lap 7, but don't get too excited, he's got to come in for a piss. Anyway, on to lap 8 now, and oh, there's a car off. It's Sebastian Vettel. The Ferrari is out. You can see he's parked his car up on the side of the road, so that's Vettel out of this race. As we accelerate forward now to lap 8 of the Grand Prix, and it's finally time for the Hertz to make her stop. She comes in from the lead. Now look at the mini-map. Now I don't know, she may be in a good position here. Looks like there's 2 Red Bulls just about to overtake her, but she may be on for, I think, maybe 4th position. Anyway, we change now from the super soft tyre onto the soft tyre for the Hertz, and she's going to rejoin now. Well, where is she going to rejoin? We will find out in a moment as we go back to the normal camera view, and it's going to... Oh my goodness gracious, I don't believe it. She's rejoined back in 2nd position, just behind the Honey Badger, Daniel Ricciardo. Well, as I said, I saw a couple of Red Bulls coming down. I think one of them actually went to the pits there. Anyway, we accelerate forward now to lap 10 of the Grand Prix. Daniel Ricciardo is in the lead. I don't think Regina's got any chance of catching her, because as you can see from the mini-map, or should I say catching him, I'm getting my female and male identities confused now. I don't think she's got any... Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not editing that out. Anyway, so Kimi Raikkonen now goes past Regina Hertz on lap 12. Oh my goodness, this could be disastrous. She's down to 3rd position, but can she get back into 2nd place from Kimi Raikkonen, the Iceman? Look at this, she's put the ERS deployment into overtake. We're on rich mix, so she's giving it the full beans now as we head into Parabolica. Can she get past the Iceman, Kimi Raikkonen, and get back into 2nd place as we go into the final lap of this Grand Prix? We're just about to find out. She's right up the Kirchnerdels of Kimi Raikkonen. She pulls out to the right hand side, and I do believe she gets past. Yes, she does. So up now into 2nd place for Regina Hertz on the very, very last lap of this Grand Prix. And as I say that, we're just about to go into the very, very last lap. But she's under real pressure once again from the car behind her. Once again, it is Kimi Raikkonen, the Iceman. He went past one of the DRS. There's contact with Raikkonen, and Raikkonen goes straight into the wall, I do believe. Oh my goodness, she's got a warning for a collision with Raikkonen, but no further penalty. So I think they viewed that as a racing incident, but I'm sure Kimi Raikkonen ploughed off straight into the wall there. Yes, and look at the mini-map. Kimi Raikkonen is not going forwards. So yes, he did go straight into the wall, and the race winner, of course, was Daniel Ricciardo, and the Hertz is going to finish in 2nd position. More fantastic points in the bag for Regina Hertz at Monza. 2nd place. Wowzers. And that means we're going to see her on the podium right now, and there she is. Regina Hertz in second place. I know I had a lot of complaints about the fact that Regina looks not very female, and I'm sure at some point in this championship we may be able to adjust that. Yes, we may be able to adjust that. I have got several top clinics in Switzerland which will sort her out, no problem. So watch out for that in the future. Anyway, at the moment there is Regina Hertz in second place as Daniel Ricciardo congratulates the others on the podium. Wowzers. Okay then, so we move on now to the championship points. There is Regina Hertz in second place, 18 points. 13th for Fernando Alonso. So no points, Fernando. Oh my goodness gracious, bloody good goal. So look at the standings now then. 6th place for Regina Hertz at the moment with 99 points. 8th position for Fernando Alonso with 53. And in the constructors, McLaren are in 4th position.
Alright, listen up everyone. They've announced that the technical regulations are changing for next season. Now there's a risk a lot of our hard work could be undone if we're not careful, so let's figure out how to mitigate this. Drivers, take a look at the developments we have and let us know what you want to invest in protecting. Alright everyone, let's get on top of this.
Whoa, alright Bruce mate, keep your blinking hair on. Jesus, it's not that tragic, is it? Bloody hell. Yes, so as you can see, this is new for F1 2018. Apparently next season there's going to be changes to the aerodynamics. So all the work we've done so far has been to nout, as we've got to change it all now. Oh, for cock's sake. Anyway, on to the Singapore Sling, as you can see, and out for the first quali, and she's currently in 6th place, but we accelerate forward now with just 2.5 minutes left of the session, and oh my goodness gracious, bloody good God. She's in last place at the moment for the Hertz, as we're just about to see if she can improve on that time. Can she improve on that time? The answer to that is no, she bloody well can't. So there's the final scores on the doors. Still in last place for Regina Hertz. Fernando Alonso got 7th and Daniel Ricciardo got pole position. So it's time for the 5 lights to go out for the final time in this episode. We will be going to 50% races soon, so there won't be as many races in each part, and away we go from 19th position for Regina Hertz. Lance Stroll pulls right down in front of her as we go into turn 1. This is going to be another dive bomb from Regina, and she gets through to 13th place. There's Maxi Boy, and it's another dive. She gets past Maxi Boy and she pushes Hulkenberg out of the way in the Renault. Oh, I don't know though, he's still there at the moment, still there, but no, she does manage to get past, so she's up down to 11th place, just 1 position behind the World Championship points. She's now chasing K-Man, Kevin Magnussen, of course, in the Husk car. Let's see if she manages to catch up to him as we go to the replay cameras now. She's still getting a lot of abuse behind from Nico Hulkenberg, as you can see, but she's already dispatched him and she's trying desperately to get past K-Mag, but he's not having any of her shit at the moment, and he's holding on to that vital 10th place, which of course gives him 1 World Championship point, which is desperate for these smaller teams, absolutely desperate, especially the Husky. Anyway, so still trying to catch up to the back of Magnussen. In front of him, of course, he's got his teammate Roman Grosjean. And behind now, Regina Hertz is, of course, Nicky Hulkenberg. Yes, Nicky Hulkenberg. I don't bloody well know his name. I don't bloody well care, to be honest. For cock's sake, is this video finished yet? It's been on for bloody ever. So anyway, almost at the end of the first lap for Regina Hertz, as we just see the big wheel in the background. It looks like the London Eye that we've got in London. Yes, how original. And we complete the first lap now and go into the replay cameras, and she's under a lot of pressure though from the Renault, and of course there's a Red Bull right behind as well. But she manages to hold on at the moment, does she though? That Renault is getting very, very fast. He dives down the inside, but oh Jesus. Regina cuts off his nose to spite his face and manages to hold on to her 11th place, which of course is just outside the World Championship points. And she's still relentlessly pursuing the car ahead, which is Kevin Magnussen. We accelerate forward over lap 2, and the car behind now, and that's Hulkenberg once again trying to get past his contact with Regina Hertz. But she manages to hold on to 11th place on lap 2 of this Grand Prix as we accelerate forward down to lap 4 of the Grand Prix, just going past the pits. We've got a yellow flag. I think there's a car off somewhere, or it's slowing down. It's Magnussen It's Kevin Magnussen in the Huss car, and there's a car trying to get past me there. I don't know whether he ploughed straight into the back of Magnussen, but that was pretty foolish to try and get past me at that point. K-Mag is now out of the race, as confirmed on screen. On lap 5 now, you can see we're just going past the pits. I think there's a few cars in, so the Hertz is now gone up into 3rd position. Yes, 3rd place for Regina Hertz, now on lap 6 of this Grand Prix. She goes very, very wide, but of course she hasn't stopped yet. As we accelerate forward now to the end of lap 6, going to lap 7. There's one more car come in. Oh, Jesus Christ on a stick. We've got a car going right up by Keith Nadel's. That's Valtteri Bottas trying to get past Regina, but she managed to hold him off. She's now in 2nd position. Oh, Jesus, there was more contact, I do believe, there. But she's managing to hold on to 2nd position. And in the lead of this race now is Charles Leclerc. This is unbelievable, Steve, this week. So, oh, she's gone wide. She's gone horribly wide on lap 7. And Valtteri Bottas uses that opportunity to get past. I don't know if Regina is going to be able to get past Valtteri once more. She dives down the inside, can she? Oh, of course she bloody well can. She's been tutelaged, of course, by the hookster, who says if you don't go for a gap, you're not a bloody racing driver. Anyway, we accelerate forward down to lap 7 of the Grand Prix, and once again Bottas was in contact once again with Bottas. Oh Jesus, but she does the perfect switchback manoeuvre and manages to hold on. Oh, I say that though. Oh Jesus Christ, what's going on here? What's going on here? We got Bottas and we got Marcus Ericsson in the sister Sauber trying to get past as well. What the bloody hell's going on? Anyway, we accelerate forward as lap 13. Yes, the tyres lasted forever. I think we're on Hypersoft tyres, and they've lasted 13 laps. This is another reason why we're going to go to 50% races, because there's just no tyre wear on the 25% races. And Regina Hertz is now going to come in, I think, from the Hypersoft tyre and change. Is it onto the Ultrasoft? I don't know. I can't. These bloody colours for 2018. It's just ridiculous. It really is. Let me see now. I think we're on the Ultrasoft. As we rejoin now, is it the Ultrasoft? Yes, I think it is. It's the Ultrasoft tyre now. No, it's the Hypersoft tyre. Oh my god. You see what I mean about these tyres? So he must have been on the Ultras to start. Oh, fuck off. Thank god they're changing all this crap for next year. Anyway, on to lap 14 now. Regina Hertz has rejoined in 11th place, and she's chasing hard on Lance Stroll in the Williams to try and get that last World Championship points from him. It's going to be very, very tight, but she does manage to get very, very close to the back of Lance Stroll, as you can see. Let's see if she doesn't dive down the inside. No, doesn't quite pull that off, but this time I think she's got the DRS. She's now in hot lap, and she's still in standard bits because she's got no fuel left, but that should be enough now to dive down the inside of Lance Stroll and get the position. Does she? Yes, she does. Oh, Jesus Christ. More contact from Regina Hertz there, but she gets past on the last lap of the Grand Prix, so she is finally into one World Championship point. As we accelerate forward now to the last lap of the race, as I just said, and of course, wait a minute. Charles Leclerc has won the race in a Sauber. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, in a bloody Sauber. And Regina Hertz is going to finish in 10th place. What the hell happened there? A Sauber has won the race. Wowzers. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. There he is. Charles Leclerc on the top step of the podium. Oh my goodness. That's unbelievable. Kimi Raikkonen in 2nd place. I don't know what happened there whatsoever. Not a bloody clue. Not a foggy fig. Anyway, there you go. As the team congratulate him on his podium victory, or should I say his win, not just a podium. Wowzers. Let's have a look at the final scores after 3 races. Fernando Alonso's in 7th place for that race with 6 points, and Regina finished in 10th. And so the final scores now are 7th place for Regina with 100 points, and 8th position for Fernando Alonso with 59. And in 1st place is Valtteri Bottas at the moment, and in 4th place is McLaren in the Constructors. Wowzers. Well, as always, thanks so much for watching, everyone. And as always, there will, of course, be more later.